Dr. St. John again. I want to talk to you about adaptogenic herbs. So what are adaptogens? Well, when we adapt to our environment, right, we're able to upregulate and downregulate based on the stresses and strains of what's going on. Or, for example, if you're in cold weather, your body's going to adapt to that to some degree, right? Or if it's in hot weather, it's going to start sweating to adapt to the heat. Well, wouldn't it be great if you could consume herbs that are adaptogens and they adapt to your stress level? Well, I'm going to talk about 3 herbs, basically 2 products though from Standard Process, called Ashwaganda Forte and Rhodiola-Shisandra. So Ashwaganda, Rhodiola, and Shisandra, 3 different herbs, and they're all adaptogens. And they really benefit your ability to adapt to stress. So if you're in a fight or flight mode, a stress survival mode, it's going to help calm down those stress hormones. And if you're really tapped out and fatigued, it's going to help raise your ability to deal with that fatigue. Ashwaganda Forte contains ashwaganda, which is an herb that's been around for many decades and centuries. This herb was also called withania, and ashwaganda puts energy in reserve. Great pearl there. It puts energy in reserve. So if you want to build energy over time, taking ashwaganda over months will help you do that. Wouldn't it be great to have energy to burn, right? Not too many people have that. Rhodiola and Shisandra, or Rhodiola-Shisandra complex, is another supplement, and those 2 herbs have very similar effects to ashwaganda. Rhodiola is really good for mental health. It helps with anxiety and depression. Shisandra helps in many ways with modulating the stress response. It's also a good liver detoxifier. So, these herbs have multiple uses, and I'm going to give you some conditions that it helps with. I'm just going to read through a list here because it's so far-reaching, and I've helped so many patients with this. With many of these conditions, I'm going to rattle off here. So, fatigue, post-viral syndromes, nervous exhaustion or anxiety, depression, poor immune function, just general chronic stress, reduced mental or physical performance. So it's great for students or high-level executives. Infertility, low libido, and poor growth in children. It helps with just general growth of adolescents. So these are great products if you have a lot of stress in your life. A lot of people do, right? So take advantage of these herbs that help you adapt to stress.